everyone. Welcome to another episode of Paranormal Coffee Talk. I'm Crystal.
I'm Carol.
And we are so excited to be here tonight. We had a wonderful long weekend with some awesome friends of ours that we have been saying for a very long time that we were going to investigate together. So we're not even going to talk about anything that we have coming up because all of our events are currently sold out. So, I mean, there ain't no reason to bug y'all with all that. But I'm going to go ahead, play the intro video, and bring them on in. All right. Oh, we lost Gina again. Oh, we have Stephen, Becky from Mid-Tenn here tonight. Terry will be on here in a little bit, and we have Gina, Ghost Girl. So we had an awesome investigation this past weekend. We didn't catch as much as we normally do at the Pauly Jail. I feel like the spirits were like, "Why'd you bring these crazy Tennesseans our way?" But
it was Jack. Jack scared him.
Jack scared him. I mean, I think he scared Carol close to heart attack level, like at least 100 times. But it was still fun. But yeah, so it was a very, very fun weekend. We got good food, great conversations, a lot of laughs. Stephen got to sit Jack on his lap and feed him chips a little bit. And I did pull that video up on to put on a green screen if we decide that we need to show the world more of Jack. So
I had a pedophile vibe to it there, Steve. For Jack.
He's like rubbing his back. It's okay, Jack. It's okay. I'm getting my van.
I kept showing my husband all the pictures. He's like, "What is that?" I was like, "Jack, the one I kept telling you, he was scaring the crap out of me all night long." He's like, "Oh, that's Jack." He's like,
"Yeah,
I don't know.
Who's Jack? I'll never let go, Jack."
And I had to show him the little string. We'll just say that, the string.
So what did you guys think of Alabama? Like, you guys have investigated parts of Alabama together before. But it's been in the northeastern part of Alabama and some of the northern areas of Alabama. What did you guys think of my area, the river region of Alabama?
I had a great time. I mean, we found an awesome place to stay. We actually stayed in a tree house.
That's cool.
So that was incredible. Saw Hank Williams' grave there close by. So yeah, we had a blast.
Yeah, there's a lot of awesome stuff around here in the river region. And that's just not even the tip of the iceberg. Like, we have so much. We have so many plantations and mansions, and it was just absolutely, it's never ending around here, which I was kind of worried. I mean, even being from Alabama, if there would be much for me to do moving back south, but I was shocked at all the different places that we have. So it was pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah. We got to visit with Cindy. Cindy was supposed to be with us on Saturday, but she wasn't feeling that well. So we got to visit with her on Sunday, and she's got a very haunted residence here in my town. So,
wow.
Yeah, Miss Cindy. She's fabulous. We love her. We love her. But yeah. So, what did you guys think, Stephen, Becky? What y'all think about Alabama?
I just thank God it wasn't like July, because it was hot. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I liked it. I really
Let's just say last July when we were at the Pauly Jail, it was like an oven, and it was about 110 degrees outside, and inside the oven it was way, way higher. We all walked away at least 10 to 15 pounds lighter.
Oh yeah, it was hot.
Did you ever find out what happened that night with the screaming and the...
No, I did ask. I did talk to Miss Barbara, and she said she was going to let me know, because we have never, never experienced anything like that before. While there, like we've had some, during the daytime weirdos come in and walking by asking for money, but never at night. And to not see any of our deputies or officers out there all night long, I was shocked. So
Yeah.
I think it was an effect from the eclipse, honestly, because that place was insane. Absolutely.
I mean, because the police was, everywhere that night.
Mhm.
Yeah. We've never seen that. As many times as we've been to the Pauly Jail, we've never even heard a siren before. Not saying that it doesn't happen, but usually we don't hear about stuff like that. And Miss Marcy is here from Louisiana Spirits. I told her about you guys, and we're going to get some stuff together and get you guys over to Louisiana and get y'all some good food and to have us over in the bayous.
Bucket list.
Yeah.
Yes, Mark
Definitely.
working off some of those bucket lists. And Louisiana Spirits, they're like second family to us. They are absolutely phenomenal. We truly love. They always support us and always bringing us along on all the fun adventures. So they're absolutely wonderful. So tell us a little bit. We have some. You guys have a investigation, public ghost hunt at a location in Tennessee coming up. And you said you had some availability. So I'll let Stephen talk a little bit about that.
Well, we had it set up for May 11th, but I did cancel that event.
Okay.
Because of some things had come up. And so we're just going to do it as a overnight that night. So... But yeah, we have the courthouse here in Carthage, Tennessee.
Okay.
And we have the museum as well, right behind, one in front of the courthouse. Basically, it's walking distance. And
okay. What are some of the occurrences that take place there? Because I know we had talked about a little bit this weekend about this location, and we spend quite a bit of time in courthouses, not from our own bad things.
It kind of goes together. It's jailhouses and courthouses.
I know. I wonder if maybe in a past life, we need to talk to Blaine and find out if one of our past lives ended with, some felonies or something.
We seem to hang out at those places a lot.
We tend to be, attracted to courthouses and jails. So.
Have that Velma and Louise thing going on there.
Yeah.
We can't tell all of our secrets to the world.
right.
But yeah, so and the name of that courthouse that you guys are at is it's what was the name of it? I could
on our social media, it's haunted Smith County Courthouse.
Smith County Courthouse. And Smith County Courthouse, what area of Tennessee is it? Because I've never heard of it. And
it is.
I've been in Tennessee.
It's in Carthage, Tennessee, but it's about 45 minutes east of Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too bad. That's a straight shot, pretty much from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much a straight shot.
Yeah. We got to get your way.
I know we need to get up there, and we've been telling everybody, that we were going to make it back up to Tennessee. And I know we've been telling Miranda and Chris that we'd make it up to historic Scotts County Jail and to Rugby and all of those locations. So we need to just take a week and come up there and get our investigation on up in
if we can
Tennessee.
find a week, maybe if we don't sleep, we could do it.
We've done that before. Are they going to be offended if I come up there during football season with my Alabama Roll Tide t-shirts on?
Tell her yes.
Well, actually, I'm a diehard Georgia fan, so.
Oh, well, it's still not Alabama. Everybody hates Alabama.
Yeah.
Except for us Alabama fans. But yeah, we definitely need to make it up there to your neck of the woods and get to investigating some locations. Was that a puppy?
You may hear a train. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's just make sure because it may have been a puppy.
I was waiting for Terry to go. I farted.
That's what I was just fixing to say. No, that was me. I farted. My husband
I
heard that
hoping you
last
wouldn't
night.
hear it.
Oh no, trains are fine. We were just thinking maybe it was a puppy because of this weekend. Gary likes to make puppy noises. Oh.
And it took me a second to register that because, like, in the video, you hear him talk about it, I'm like, did he say puppy?
I know. It was so funny because we didn't know what was going on because we were on the outside of the third floor. We were near the tank. And so with us being on the landing, we didn't hear everything that was going on inside the cells. So we're three standing out there going, what is he talking about? Puppies? Did y'all hear puppy? I didn't hear puppy. Terry's like, it was me. I farted.
Well, my husband heard the I farted part, and he's like, was that Crystal?
It wasn't me this time. Wasn't me. But yeah, it was a great investigation, and we're so glad that you guys got to come and experience the jail, even though they didn't want to, show themselves that much and make their presence known. Which we did have a conversation after everyone left. We're like, guys, hello. We told them that this place was quite active, and y'all just proved us wrong.
We haven't got.
But we have actually had quite a few people tell us the last few times that it wasn't as active as it normally is. But I think a lot of it had to do with everything that was going on the outside with the sirens, and
It's just so loud.
It was very, very loud.
And I haven't gone through any footage, so I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had everything from helicopters to John Doe screaming to not screaming. And
I know. It's just screaming again. We had John Doe screaming for help.
We didn't say
we had Light. We had Carol over there going, I told y'all they were going to kill him. We should have checked on him. No, we're just sitting here letting him die. And then we hear him scream, why would you do this to me? And then we had the deputies show back up at the courthouse, finally getting a break, to them having to rush away to another call. Then the lights were wherever we were hearing John Doe screaming. We could see them for hours.
There's a party going on over here.
Exactly. We got music going over on this side, and people dying, becoming ghosts on the other side. It was insane.
John Doe was just going to have to take that by himself. I ain't want no sense of everybody getting their ass whipped.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Go over there, but
Mama didn't raise no fool. I can tell you that. Mama didn't raise no fool. I ain't going over there. Shoot, I was not the one talking crap this time. So
I just sat there eating my peanuts, saying we should do something as I eat my peanuts.
As you eat your peanuts. Yeah, it was great though. I mean, even with all of those things, but I will find out from Miss Barbara what I might even call Sheriff Buck tomorrow and be like, Sheriff, what happened? Tell me what happened this weekend, because it was absolutely insane over there.
Everybody done gone crazy.
I know. I don't know what happened to the people of Union Springs. Something happened to their water supply or something during the eclipse.
Don't drink water.
Yeah, definitely. Don't drink the water.
So did y'all like the eating place we went to?
John Hall?
Yeah.
John Hall?
Yes, it
That
was
was
good.
very good.
Yeah.
We like that place.
That's our stop.
Always our stop. It was the John Hall building was actually a market, and it was the only market between Montgomery and Union Springs. And even I believe it was the only one between Tuskegee and Troy. It's like that was the central location there in Cecil, Alabama. So it was to know that Grib actually, I think this weekend is their 2-year anniversary of being open. And it's like a Jeep joint, and
they're always busy.
They're always busy like that. I even think in December, everybody was out back on the patio. There wasn't anybody inside, maybe 3 or 4 people, but the whole outside deck was completely filled. And again, very difficult to find parking. So it stays really, really busy. And I'm just glad that Grib Anderson from the market has taken on this wonderful location and made it into a successful restaurant.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
We need to
good.
come back a day early next time and just go hang out down there the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
agree.
And we the only reason we did not get Dreamfield Farms this past weekend is because they had an event going on out there. But halfway between the restaurant and Union Springs is Dreamfield Farms. And they have cabins out there that you can rent and or events, whatever you want to do. And it's a great location out in the middle of nowhere. And then we have 13 Bridges Road that's out there.
I was going to say it in the 13
Yeah.
Bridges Road. We haven't been there yet either. And they're
Yeah.
always telling us about that place when we go.
It was the urban legends of, Cecil and Shorter and all those locations out in that area. It's 13 Bridges Road, and there's been Banshee Screams out there and a bunch of other stuff that,
Bigfoot?
they haven't said anything about Bigfoot. But that doesn't mean anything because you might see White Fang out there running around.
Well, even the guy at the restaurant said something about 13 Bridges.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first time I know the first time I ever heard about it was at that restaurant. One time when we went, they were telling us about different places and they were like 13 Bridges Road. And we're like, where is that? Let's go find it. But we never have time. So.
It's like we're always there and then we do all of our stuff in town and then we go back. I mean, I live so close. I should probably go out there and check it out. And then that can add another location to our spots. But we do love it out there. And so now you guys stayed in a tree house. How was the tree house?
We got there, everybody just passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was nice. I mean, hell, I'd rent it again. I mean, it was nice.
Was it on Safari Park? Was it that far down as the Wilderness Park, or was it not on that one?
It was
like you would have seen the giraffes and stuff if it was on the Safari Park.
Because when we went down, it was about 5 minutes down that one road. I don't even know the name of it. Then as soon as you turn left, it was an immediate ride into the gate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It looked like a venue though, because it had some kind of like central meeting covered pavilion building, and it had a big front porch.
Oh,
Have you been out there, Crystal?
I don't know where it's. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll have to look at it and see. We normally just drive back. It's an hour and 5 minutes for me to get back to my house from there. So normally I just drive on back. It's like, why stay over when I could just go home?
Yeah.
So we ended up leaving about 30 minutes after you guys did and made it back home before.
Well, we've tried to stay out there, but the time that we were actually going to stay out there is when it was a bad storm. And even the walls were sweating. I was like, we sleep in here. We're going to wake up in the morning with pneumonia.
Yeah.
As soon as we left, I guess like Hank Williams was channeling in my inner soul because we wound up back at the cemetery because I told Becky the wrong address. So we and Gina's like, where in the hell are we going?
And I asked him, I said, Stephen, is this the right address before we left the parking lot? Because Gina said she wanted to calibrate herself. So I verified with Stephen. He's like, yes. And the only thing that saved me is Terry heard him.
But we had got off the X. I was like, damn, it looks familiar, too familiar. I was like, we're going to go back to Hank's grave. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. So
I don't think Hank done it that way. So,
And it was dark. It all looked the same to me. I was just driving where the map told me to go.
yeah. And when you get into Montgomery, it's because there's so many one ways when you get in there. It's very easy to get turned around too. My husband actually works there on the other side of 65 at Maxwell Air Force Base. So the first time I went down there after being gone for many, many years, I was like, wow. I don't remember any of this. And I know that it's been here. I just didn't remember it. I didn't remember it, and I know it was there because Hank hasn't moved. So he's still there.
Are you originally from Alabama, Crystal?
I am. And so is Carol. We're both originally from Alabama. She's from a small town called Andalusia, and I'm from a small town called Ozark. If you're going towards Panama City Beach, you go right through Ozark. 231 straight south.
I spent most of my life, though, in a little town called Niceville in Florida.
Boggy Bayou.
It's a
Where we
fishing
have
town.
a
Mullet festival.
Yeah. Bunch of mullet heads.
Not the hairstyle, but the fish.
Oh, okay.
It is definitely a fish, the mullet.
Yeah.
Even though
It's
half
good.
the people that show up at the mullet festival have mullets.
That would probably be a pretty interesting idea. The
I
Mullet
know,
Haircut Festival. I could see that.
And
Yeah.
I could see, like, most of the people who did go to the mullet festival did have mullets.
Well, the mullet festival has gone on for years and years and years, and the last
it went away.
It went away, and everybody.
Now it's coming back.
Yeah, but it's
No.
not the same. Back in the day, when it was the real mullet festival, they have big, bands out there, and you could camp and buy stuff. Of course, mullet was the big deal. Get your mullet plates and
And they had drink wells out there. You just go up there. You could take your coolers and
but
have
it's
fun.
totally changed from that. It's not that anymore, unfortunately. But,
it was awesome. And that's another area that, actually True
That's a
Blood.
puppy.
The movie True Blood.
That's a puppy.
Did y'all hear the
Stephen
puppy?
did the part. It's a puppy.
That
Yeah.
was for real a puppy.
It's a real puppy.
But in True Blood, when they're at one of the bars, the owner is actually wearing a Boggy Bayou Mullet Festival shirt. So every time I watch True Blood, I take a picture of it and send it to Carol. Mullet Festival, Boggy Bayou.
Boggy Bayou Mullet Festival. Yeah.
But yeah, so
That's
it's
why I'm so nice, because I'm from Niceville. Well, shut up.
Orlando has different opinions.
Don't listen to Crystal. She
different
don't know what
strokes for
she's
different folks. But yeah, we had a wonderful time. And so tell us a little bit about what you got going on, Gina. You've got this Ghost Girl is hitting off, and you are rebranding yourself, and tell us what you got.
What I've got going on. This weekend, I'm going back with another friend of mine to a haunted farmhouse. We were there, I don't know, about a month ago, maybe. It's been that long. Really spooky. I wouldn't say it is abandoned, but it's not. They own it. Would love to fix it back up, but it's not had anybody in it since the 80s.
Oh,
I think
So
I
it's like-
remember this one that you're talking about. You posted
Yes.
about it. Mhm.
So I think we're going to try to go back there this weekend. And then we've got Trans Allegheny guys in about, 3 weeks
Yep.
or so. We'll be up there. And Stephen, do you have the courthouse booked that night you plan on doing the event?
For the 11th,
Yeah.
not as of right now. No.
Okay. I talked to some people. I may like to do it.
Okay.
'Cause I I planned on coming down anyway for your event, so we may book that. And then June is the big trip.
Kansas, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, and
Missouri.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Wow. Y'all just going all over the place this summer.
Your butts are gonna hurt.
6 places in 7 days.
Well, that's going to be fun to see how many Snapchat filters we get to see going across Mid-Tenn. Who's going to go to sleep first there, Stephen?
Well, I always wanted to make Terry a page like Terry's Narcoleptic Adventures or something like that. 'Cause, it's literally as soon as she gets in a car, it's like a crying baby. It's out. She's gone. And I don't give a damn if she's had 16 hours of sleep. She's gone.
If I'm not driving, I'm the same way. I don't care like who's driving, where we're going. I'm the same way. I will be the first to go to sleep. Always been that way. When my papa used to say when we'd go up to Martinsburg, West Virginia every summer, he could put me in the car at 4:00 in the morning and I'd put my head on that pillow because this was back when they'd lay the back seats of the Blazers down. You just slept. You didn't have to have seat belts. I don't know if I'll get banned for that because Meta seems to be watching everything I do lately. But that was back then where you could just lay down and not have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I would sleep all the way until we got up to Franklin. And then he'd get a hotel. Or if we went the other route, we would, stop in South Carolina, Spartansburg area somewhere. And I would sleep. He'd get a hotel. I'd go back. We'd get something to eat. And I'd go back to sleep. And then I'd wake up the next morning, get in the Blazer. And I'd go back to sleep. I sleep all the way to Martinsburg, West Virginia.
I'll be like this, one eye open.
Yeah,
trying to sleep on this side and watch on this side.
I go to sleep. Because if my eyes are closed, I'm not going to see what's going to happen. So I ain't got to worry about it.
I'll end up on Facebook somewhere, so I know better.
And we were going to do East Coast, and we're still not 100% made on that one yet, because grandkid on the way, got a wedding to do, and
wife.
So we're still trying to figure that if we can squeeze it in, we will. We like to hit that one again, and I just usually I drive, but I don't know if it's time, age, what. But I just thank God Micah was with us that last time, because if not, we probably wouldn't be here talking to y'all right now.
Yeah.
But
and I think that's it, and it's like people don't see the behind the scenes of how much, travel and driving and it includes into a lot of us teams that aren't just in one location, and we don't just investigate one location. I mean, we're traveling to different states and traveling across the country, and ain't no shame. Carol and I sleep in the back of the Blazer a lot. And we're going places. We're like, we've slept in the Blazer at Pauly Jail. I'm not driving back till in the morning. It's storming.
Yeah.
We, and that's what most people don't realize is that when you're doing all of this traveling and you have a team that you have to get from point, you can't just hop on an airplane. You just, it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, and it after investigating the location, and you get that 2-day paranormal hangover.
I still got it going. It's not going away.
It's a real thing.
Yeah. Like I know Kim and I always say, Kim Sage, we how's that paranormal hangover today? And it's true. It's like you feel like you've been on a 4-day bend, and that bender does not let up quickly. I mean, I still feel weak after this weekend, and we didn't even get that much. I think it was just the excitement of it all.
Me too. Crystal was trying to get me to stay because I went home Monday morning. And she's like, just stay. I was like, I gotta go. And I'm like, hopefully she don't keep saying that, because I'm like this close to being like, okay.
I even had Mason saying, 8K row, you can't stay. Bring 8K row.
I couldn't do it though, because I had
him laying it on thick.
Well, we have that event Friday, and I have all the stuff for it here in Louisiana. So I was like, no, I gotta go now.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to. I was so tired. And I'm still tired. I'm like,
Yeah, those multiple night things in a row, by like the third day, we're just like, gosh,
Yeah.
it's midnight. Can we?
We
It's a lot sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah,
we had
exactly.
a couple of things we needed to do, and we're like, oh, we'll get it all done Sunday night.
We
We're like,
didn't.
okay,
We
we'll
got
do
it done Monday
right
morning.
before I leave. And that's what we did.
We did make it to Home Depot though
Yeah,
on
we did
Sunday
make it
night.
there.
We made it to Home Depot Sunday, and we went by Jim and Nick's and picked up dinner because I wasn't cooking. I was like,
we
we
went
gonna
and
go
saw
eat somewhere.
Cindy. We went and saw Cindy. So
Yeah, I went and saw Cindy and spent some time over there with her, and that was it. I mean, and I was still. I think we chugged like 5 bottles of water sitting there at Cindy's house for 2 hours. It's like, no.
Crystal's husband, aren't y'all taking pictures or something? Yeah, we'll do it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Midnight rolled around. We'll do it tomorrow morning. Hey, Joseph. Thank you. I promise not to be feisty tonight. So thank you very much. He likes to call me the feisty one. Ghost magnet.
I know.
Oh,
was
I
like,
know.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey. Yeah, we've got a lot of people that we're going to be seeing in October at Rock Island, Illinois. So it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's not the old YMCA. It's Roadhouse now.
Yeah.
The old Rock Island Roadhouse Paracon. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Do you guys do what?
Did y'all do the one last year at the YMCA?
Which one? The History Haunts or at the Rock Island?
Rock Island.
No, we didn't. What did we have in October? We were supposed to be at Tennessee Haunts and Legends in October. I think that's where we were supposed to be. But then Carol got sick, and then y'all couldn't make it, and then we all were like, yeah. So I think we all were unable to make that one. It was, I think everybody started
time
getting
of the year.
sick.
There was a lot of people sick.
There was.
I had like a stomach virus for like 3 days, and I called Becky. I was like, "If you ain't got to do it, $100, hell with it." I ain't even about it. In which I wasn't going to have her go down there by herself anyway. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we ended up not making that one, and hopefully we can get to one next year. I'll find out from Eric so we can get that on the calendar if they're gonna be planning something next year. And yes, Joseph, we will send you the website where you can order your shirt at. But yeah, we got a little preview for everybody that's wanting to know about Jack.
Oh, you gonna put it on?
We've I didn't get to change the name of this, but we'll just go with it. If it'll let me do this. All right. This is our Jack right here. So we have Jack here, as you can see, front and center. Where this was, I think, take 4 of our photos. And so this was outside the Pauly Jail. We had Blaine Rowan with us from Spirit Family International. And then we had, me and Tuck and Carol and Terry and Bianca. Everybody was there. It was such a great time. And we definitely wish that it was more active for you guys, but we'll get some videos out and some more footage. Maybe we got
we're gonna put the video up with Steven feeding chips to Jack.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this up here. Y'all can keep talking. I'm going to see what we can find here to show we've got, here we go. Let's do this one. All right. Let's go. We can do this.
We'll see. She's smart. She can do it. You can do it, Crystal.
Drum roll, please.
No. Come on. It's not wanting to let me put up the Chrome tab. Let's see.
Move your tongue over a little bit more to the side. Maybe that'll help.
It's not letting me.
Well, heck.
It's not letting me do. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Let's see. Where's our...
Who's got you, Jack? Who's got you?
You had some things. You're so cute.
Looks like he spit his chip out.
Who's got you, Jack? Who's your daddy?
So, anyways, that's Jack.
I have not checked to see if there's still chips in his mouth.
You're gonna have to floss his teeth. Make sure you clean those gums really well. Poor Steve.
Mom's in the house.
He gone.
Oh, do we lose Stephen?
Oh, there's Gina.
Oh, we made him mad. Steven's like, the hell with this. I'm out.
Right?
What happens when it was predominantly women? Investigation.
He's pretty used to that. He's normally the only guy around, and we talk about everything in front of him. He didn't care.
Yeah.
I think he's buffering on his end. It looks like. Thank you.
Yeah, my daughter tried to call and knocked me out.
We thought that you were worried about the.
But I was going to say that Jack has extra body parts.
Yeah.
He's gonna have more extra body parts really soon.
Remember, he has a string on.
He did come home with something extra, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's got his beads on too. He's wearing his beads.
His Mardi Gras beads.
Wasn't there a picture of Jack bent over the chair showing his pelvis?
Yes.
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 There's a picture of Terry inspecting him too.
Yeah.
Video. She went by him.
Yeah.
Poor Jack.
And Jack
Jack's
will
like,
have an
"Hell with
extra
that, I ain't
body
going
part
nowhere
really
else."
soon.
Yeah. My mama.
That's Mama. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Jack would make a really good candlestick with his chips.
That's Mom.
That's Mom.
That's cute.
But yeah,
So
I'm going to get to working on
I
that,
can't
and
hear
we'll have
the three up top. I can hear Gina, but not the three up top.
Oh, really? Did you hear him?
What'd he say?
He can hear Gina, but no one else.
No.
You can't hear me, Stephen? Oh.
No?
I'm going to go out and come back in
Okay.
and see.
Okay.
Can everybody hear us?
Yeah.
Awesome. It might be because he got that phone call in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to work on the extra body part. I will get the 3D printer out. And we might have to have
these things.
Yeah, we might have to have a hanging party. We'll have a hanging party once I get them built.
Oh, wow.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can now.
Okay.
We're going to have a hanging party, Stephen, and it's like hanging party when I get them built.
We're going to build some.
And we can say it balls, not spirit
balls.
balls. We're going to make Jack and Michael, and we've got, what's Terry's?
Silas.
Silas. Everybody's going to have their
They're
own
all going to have balls?
balls. They're all going to have balls.
Could you make balls, as in cat balls, and put them out for investigation, see if anybody plays with them?
Oh,
Well, I mean, we can.
We can do whatever we put our minds to.
I mean, Carol was her bottom end was fondled at the jail, so you never know what people are going to play with.
And I didn't know we were on live, and we're all like, "Oh yeah." But
anyone here? Can you touch Jack balls?
Can you make them go swang and?
Jack
Yeah.
goes everywhere with me in the back seat, like all the time. So he's a hit at drive-throughs. So I can imagine they get a look at his balls sitting back there.
It's going to be great. You're just going to have to tell me what color.
fleshy
Do we want
Surprise
them
me.
to be like
bone,
pale and white or
bone color, whatever that
blue, glow in the dark?
is. Blue, make them blue.
We could
And
do
if you did a trunk or treat, though, you could kind of prop his leg up and he'd be a hit.
Mhm. Oh, that'd be good for his
Nope.
Oh, we lost-
OnlyFans. I could do skeleton porn or something.
Poor Jack.
We'll just have to
Skeleton
make
boy.
we'll have to make a complete video
Poor Jack. He was totally abused in
of
Alabama.
Jack for his promo. Like I may be able to get with like Santiago and we'll call Santi up and he'll bring in 420 wrinkles and 420 wrinkles with his pink pencil. We'll have a big party. Just have a real big party.
And we'll all
And-
be banned and
It's meta. I don't think meta's banning people for the word balls yet.
oh, but maybe
Not yet.
pencils.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Pencils,
that's what I'm
maybe.
saying. We could do it now. Purple. Tuck says purple.
Purple.
We can do glow in the dark for one. We can do blue for another. We'll just figure it out. It'll be
We'll make
fun.
them seasonal.
A Magic Jack video.
Way to go, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. I love that. Magic
That'll
Jack.
work.
Magic Jack video. But
Yeah.
we're gonna get that going. And now everybody gets to experience what Saturday night was like. We've just given you guys a preview of what our Saturday night involved. Sitting outside the jail, talking
Eating
about
peanuts.
nuts,
Talking about nuts.
Nuts.
Eating peanuts. Talking about nuts.
talking about puppies and peanuts and Jack's balls,
Or lack thereof.
lack
Yeah.
thereof. What's to come for Jack?
Part 1, part 2.
Glitter. Tuck says glitter.
Glitter.
Okay,
Glitter
everybody,
balls.
this is what I want you to go down and do. I want everybody that's watching or everybody that's watching after we end this live to drop in the comments what color should Jack's balls be? And then we'll have a raffle or a vote or something to figure out what color we're going to do Jack's balls.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go. Drop it in the comments what you think his balls should be colored as. Haunting Angels. I don't know if you guys
What's
have seen it.
happening? Well, a bunch of balls.
We're just talking about balls, Yvette. Just talking about balls. And not spirit balls. I guess they could be spirit balls for some. Sean says blue. We have a blue. Cross the line. Paranormal. James is saying glow in the dark. I like the glow in the dark idea. So even when he's hiding in corners scaring Carol,
Me? I'll see his balls first.
he can at least see the glowing balls.
Maybe it won't be as scary.
Well, Haunting Angels, we're at 2 for purple.
What was that? Tuck said purple.
We'll tally those up and let you know, Gina, what poor Jack is going to be doing.
What color his balls will be.
Marcy, we need you to vote. Absolutely, we need you to vote. And I'll bring Michael along with with his balls sometime, one of our investigations, and you'll get to see our skelly friends. Susan says, glitter, always better. Glow in the dark. So we got 2 for glow in the dark. But yeah, we'll get that figured out. We had a great time. And
We did too. Thank you.
I don't know
for
if I
having
should have
us.
done that. Everybody's now commenting. I didn't know there was that many people watching us.
Disco ball.
I maybe should have looked at the viewers, the amount of viewers we had before I told people to drop colors of balls down in the Marcy says green.
Green.
They probably
Oh,
weren't
green.
blushing, so
Dark
it missed the
green.
balls.
Yeah,
But we had a fun time. I mean, it was like
did. It was
we
a
knew
lot.
it would be. We knew we loved y'all already.
yeah.
So
Well, thank you guys for having us down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
definitely.
We'll have to get you guys down to the battlefield and get you guys over to Louisiana and get some investigations going over there so we can get some of those bucket list locations marked off for y'all. We
Get
do
y'all
have a lot of,
introduced to Louisiana spirits too, because y'all love them too.
yeah, and David Young, Paladin Paranormal over at the Myrtles. He's been investigating the Myrtles for many, many, many years, like what, 40 years?
I didn't even know how long. I just know he goes a lot.
30. Yeah. So he's been there so many. I know he was taking photos in the 80s.
Wow.
And so he was actually just on a Netflix episode of Myrtles 2 weeks ago. It was released. I think it was released on the 3rd or the 4th.
The 4th.
The 4th.
Yeah.
And David's really awesome. We got to meet him at Cajun Country Paracon in New Iberia, Louisiana back in March and chat with him, since Myrtles is one of our favorite locations, one of our top 5 favorite locations in Louisiana. And then the St. Landry Parish Courthouse is our top of the line favorite. We love them. And then, David Young and is on Louisiana Spirits as well. And then Tuck said, I just stepped on my pig's foot. She had a 15-second buffer before she reacted. And then Marcy gave hearts. So we had a wonderful time, and we will work on some other locations and get some more fun adventures in the books. We have a lot of places that we're working on down here and we have some events coming up as well. And we're always looking for other people to come in and other, investigators and guides to come in at these events and investigate with us. And then afterwards we take the place on ourselves and have some more fun. So
And if y'all are down this way, let us know. Like I said, we have the courthouse, the museum, and a haunted Airbnb all within 50 steps of each other.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely need to get that way.
yeah, we do. How far is that from Montgomery? And I'm north of Montgomery, so
From Montgomery, it was about 4.5.
okay,
4.5.
so not much different than going to Jasper from my house, Jasper, Georgia, because I drove that in less than 14 hours there and back to my house.
We forgot about the time difference.
Well, yeah, that too. The time changed into Georgia, and I didn't think about that. So yeah, we'll have to get that. As we start winding down, we always like to let people know where they can find you at, and your social media. They can give you guys a follow. You can follow them on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Mid-Tenn Paranormal, and Ghost Girl. Everybody go give them a follow, and invite all your friends to do the same thing. That's what this is all about. We work together and we have a lot of fun while we're doing it. And that's what it's all about. I think we even talked about this weekend with Mid-Tenn and Gina. It's not just a, investigation. We have fun because we enjoy what we're doing. And if you take the fun out of it, then it's just a job. And honestly, who wants to go to just a job? So, we're all in this together. And, I think a friend of mine said it best. It's, there's a difference between para-unity and para-community. And, we can all come together and be a unit, but a community is way different. A village is way, way different than, being united. So, yeah, so we will get some stuff on the books. And we look forward to getting up there to Tennessee and seeing all of you guys. And we're excited to get to the shrine and get over there to the courthouse. And we'll get some stuff going up that way once we look at our calendar and make sure that that we don't double book things, since that's something I almost did today.
I don't think there's any months available the rest of this year.
Yeah, I think the only month is nope, we're done. I think we're booked all the rest of the year.
There's none.
So we still got we haven't got anything booked for the first of the year, but I don't do January up north. I moved back to Alabama for a reason.
Unless you guys want us to come over for, I don't know, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't think our families would appreciate it, but
I don't care what my family, if I ain't got to be the one cooking. Where are we going and whose house who are we going at this year? No. We'll definitely get some stuff going. Because after being in Jasper, Georgia, and up near the mountains, I just decided that I moved south for a reason, and going to where it's extremely cold, and I'm not doing that no more.
She don't do cold.
No, you don't either. You don't do cold.
I don't do hot. I don't do cold. I'm always cold though. That's the problem.
Good night, Yvette. Thank you. Yeah, we're done with. I mean, I moved back south after living in Maryland for 7 years. I don't want to be in the northern states in the wintertime. I'm over it. Mm-hmm. I can drive now. I can drive in snow and ice. I got that covered. That ain't the issue.
Not me.
I just don't want to be in the cold. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging with us. Thank you for coming down to Montgomery, and we'll get some stuff on the books and get some more fun going on. Have another party.
Thank you guys for having us, and like I said, I'd love to come back and do the jail again.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do that, because that night
definitely will. We'll plan a long weekend where you guys can come in, and we'll show you guys like Luke's Tavern, which is over there in Old Alabama Town, where Luke the Drifter played before they moved it, and some of the other locations. We're not far. We're only an hour from Hank Williams's museum down in Georgiana. It's down south of Greenville, Alabama, and that's his original home site. One of the locations he was living at a point in his life. Good night, Marcy. Good night, Sean. And good night, James. Thanks for coming out and watching us. And we'll get some more information on when we'll be back with Gina and Steven and Terry and Becky and Bianca and everybody. We're going to bring everybody out, and hopefully we'll make sure that we'll get a good. Ooh, she gone again. She's just clicking in and out. We'll hopefully next time we're at the jail, though, it won't be as loud as it was today, and I will
killed.
Yeah, I'll talk to Sheriff Buck as well and find out what actually happened, because we never hear anything like that going on. It was a bit insane. So usually we're the loud ones there, and it wasn't that way this time. So well, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us, and we'll have to have you guys back on the show, and we'll get some more investigations on the books real soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
You as well. Thank you, Crystal.
Good night, guys.